Hey ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. As always, it is Nick here, back with your daily crypto news and analysis. And today we're going to be talking about a subject that is a pretty touchy one, I would argue. And it's the revaluation of XRP. Will XRP be revalued? Will XRP have a monetary value put on it by the government? This kind of plays into the idea of the buyback theory, right? Because when we look at the buyback theory, it is kind of nonsense technically. Could it happen? Yeah, it 100% could, but will it happen? It's questionable, right? Now, more so, what I personally would like to see around XRP is the opposite, right? A price put on XRP, a revaluation of XRP's price. And, again, this is not going to make everyone rich. A lot of people ask me, like, Nick, why would they let all of us get rich? You got to understand that you, me, and every XRP holder out there only make up a very, very small percentage of the global population. This is always why I say, like, we will be the new 1%, because at some point in time, in my opinion, XRP's value will be much, much higher than what most can anticipate. Now, let's talk about a few things, right? Let's talk about the idea of revaluation of XRP as an asset. So, historically, when we go and look at the price of gold, there once was a revaluation of gold, and I'm sure that you guys are probably all aware of this. A lot of things were changing as we started to kind of see the gold standard ushered in, and we actually do see down here, like in 1879, the U.S. set the exchange rate for dollars at 20.67 per ounce of gold. And then in 1934, U.S. President Franklin Delano Roosevelt signed the Gold Reserve Act of 1934, which revalued the price of gold higher by 75% to $35 per ounce. Now today, I think gold's trading at like what, 1,800, I think, per ounce, something crazy like that. So yeah, I mean, historically, gold has been an incredible opportunity for anybody to look at. And recently, we actually just talked about the possibility of gold being revalued yet again. And a lot of people think that I'm crazy for saying that. But when you actually look at what's happening around central banks, right? What are they doing? What are they doing right now? Oh yeah, that's right. They're stockpiling massive amounts of gold at historical numbers. We just talked about this in a recent video where I was talking to you guys about what the Financial Times was saying about gold. And yes, in history, this marked a historical turning point for the global monetary system. And it's a massive amount of buying, the biggest volumes in over 55 years. Now, with this, we are starting to see evolution of the entire monetary system. For example, here we have Turkey's central bank says moving from dollars to liras is the top objective for 2023. It's top objective. We are in for another ride in 2023. And we do see down here, the Monetary Authority said its top priority is to broaden the use of liras by increasing its share in bank deposits to 60% during the first half of 2023 from around 35% a year earlier. Things are rapidly changing. We recently just seen Russia as well. Russia will buy, or will be buying, yuan on the currency market in 2023 if the country's oil and gas revenues meet expectations. Now the maximum possible share of yuan in Russia's national wealth fund is 60% and gold is 40%. BRICS is working on a new reserve currency. 2023 is coming. And I want you all to understand the evolution that's taking place here. A new monetary system is on the rise. And as we do look at this, we also look at everything tied to it. What's happening here? And I will get to that here in a second. And we do see here, breaking news, the maximum possible share of Chinese yuan in Russia's national wealth fund had been doubled to 60%. The ministry said the permanent share of gold in the national wealth fund would be also doubled to 40%. Here it comes. And here you guys have the overall breakdown. The Moscow Exchange, Russia's largest bourse, said yuan ruble trading volumes would surpass dollar ruble trading volumes next year as financial links between Moscow and Beijing continue to intensify. And last but not least, I just recently reported on this, where we do see the economy of imaginary wealth is being inevitably replaced by the economy of real and hard assets. Now, with this in mind, what is going to take place? What is happening? Why will XRP be revalued? Will XRP be revalued? Well, I'm going to be honest with you guys. I cannot tell you for 100% certainty that XRP will be revalued. We don't know that. There's been questions on if gold could be revalued at, and hear me out, $7,000 per ounce. Don't take my word for it. This was Jim Rickards. He was talking about gold being revalued in an ICE 9 scenario where we start to see the evolution of the payment sector through a black swan event. With this, we focus on what's happening. Okay, SDR. So this goes all the way back to July of 2020. Matthew Lin Y. Could XRP be used in some way as the new IMF SDR? The IMF highlighted an article that discusses a virtual SDR. And here we have a virtual SDR could facilitate the SDR's use in private transactions, creating a global cryptocurrency that could circulate along with cryptocurrencies backed by central banks. And here we have another slide. The SDR's time has come. Rethinking the special drawing rights could bolster the IMF's role in the global financial safety net. And here we have, I'm not going to try to pronounce his name because I would just butcher it, but is Colombia's former Minister of Finance and Public Credit and a professor at Columbia University, currently a board member of Colombia's central bank. He's the author of Resetting the International Monetary Non-System. And here we have on the last slide, Ripple co-founder Chris Larsen is joining high-level discussions with the International Monetary Fund on fintech and the future of finance. Now, I have this slide here. I've shared this in the past, and you actually do see that this theory is largely based on the book The Death of Money by Jim Rickards. I want you guys to realize that this book, everyone should read this. And this has been adapted for the participation of crypto assets. This is how I foresee everything coming together for XRP, for gold, for the entire monetary system. Okay? The coming reset of the international monetary system, I want to make sure that we could see this fully without it zooming in weird. So here you guys have it. And here we have gold realities, gold myths. So I shared this in a video recently, actually. And we're actually seeing them talking about the overall price per ounce. I mean, at this time, I think it was like, what, 1,500, 1,550, somewhere around that range. And we see a few things around this that, we could, see gold acting, all right, as this backed currency for all currencies, very similar to the gold standard, right? So here we have, it would be just as accurate to treat gold as a constant and report that the dollar is down from 1/1500th of an ounce of gold to 1/1550th of an ounce. In other words, $1 buys you less gold, so the dollar is down. This highlights the role of the numeraire, or the unit of account, which is part of the standard definition of money. If gold is the numeraire, then it is more accurate to think of dollars or other currencies as the fluctuating assets, not gold. Now, as we focus on this, I want to bring you guys back in time to the gold standard. Why didn't the gold standard fully work? Well, there was not enough gold. That's the problem. There was not enough supply of gold. That's why we ended up moving away from the gold standard, or at least in their terms. We all know that the real truth behind moving away from the gold standard was so that they could manipulate the system. They could print money. We could, print ourselves into unlimited amount of debt. They wanted full control. That's all it was. And when you have a system that's backed by something like gold, you can't have an inflationary market. You can't have an inflationary supply of currency. That's why this reset is crucial for the future of not only many generations, but our entire society. When we look at the value of assets, the value of your dollar, the value of all currencies. Here we have gold price, non-deflationary price of gold in a global gold-backed SDR standard. This goes all the way down here to where we look at the overall percent of money supply. So 50% of money supply as the target backing, the United States, the Eurozone, China, and Japan as the participating economies, global official gold holdings as the gold supply, and M1 as the money supply. Dividing the money supply by the gold supply gives an implied non-deflationary price for gold under a gold-backed SDR standard of approximately $9,000 per ounce. And remember, like I said, $7,000 could very well be the move towards this. Now, with that, we have this SDR. The SDR, which would be defined as equal to a specified weight in gold. This is where a lot of people get the idea that XRP will be backed by gold. XRP won't, in my opinion, be backed by gold. I think that XRP, if anything, will be revalued to accommodate for this entire system. Will it be back to gold? Will it be priced equal to a specified weight in gold? It's questionable, right? It could be. I don't think that it will be backed by gold, but it could have a specified price to it in this entire system. Okay? And here's tier 2. This is all of the currencies. Okay, and we do see each local currency unit would be defined as a specified quantity of SDRs. Since local currency is defined in SDRs and SDRs are defined in gold, by extension, every local currency would be worth a specified weight in gold, very similar to what we are seeing in terms of this SDR. Now, here we have participation. In order to participate in the new gold SDR system, a member nation would have an open capital account, meaning that its currency would have to be freely convertible into SDRs, gold, or currencies of the other participating members. Meaning that we would need a bridge currency, i.e. bridge currency. XRP would be acting as the bridge currency between digital central bank currencies, which themselves lack interoperability. Now, the price of XRP. The mystery price of XRP, it would be defined as a specified quantity of SDRs, just like the local currencies. Will it be stable at $1? Will it be stable at $10, $100? It's questionable. We don't know what the price of XRP could be. In my opinion, if XRP is acting as the bridge currency between all currencies, which, again, like a lot of people will call me crazy for thinking like this, but please do your own research and go check out what Ripple's end goal is with XRP. In fact, go look at what David Schwartz said the end goal of XRP is. It's to act as the facilitation bridge between all CBDCs. In this instance, if these currencies are central bank digital currencies and we push towards a digital system, here we have central bank digital currencies at the bottom of all leading economies and all major economies, then we would need that bridge currency. In my opinion, this is the most logical interpretation of the new monetary system. People can argue all day long on, how this will be illogical, this will never happen. In my opinion, this is the most logical. Because not only do you have the power and the potential of XRP as that bridge currency, it's acting as the bridge currency between all currencies, but all currencies would be specified in the weight of gold. And this will create an entire deflationary monetary system built around commodities and digital assets. And I think that this is a huge opportunity. Now, is this exactly how things are going to look? Is this exactly how things are going to move? It's questionable. We don't know for certain. But in my opinion, can XRP be revalued? 100%. And the price of XRP could be much, much higher than most anticipate. I think that we kind of go back in time to, the crazy price predictions that the Hill Capital have had, 37,000, 50,000. I don't really play too much into them. If anything, I do think that XRP could be valued at somewhere between $100 to $1,000, and it could very well be valued at something even higher. It all depends, right? Because, any price could be put on XRP, technically speaking, if we do see a revaluation very similar to what we've seen with gold. And we do see here, can the government come out and definitively tell us they're not going to use XRP in transactions going forward? They can't do that because, of course, they are going to use it. And listen closely to this video. It's about 1 minute and 15 seconds long.
I understand people hear a big number and like, oh, that's ridiculous. But I just think they're not thinking about it correctly. If you started to think about it from the perspective of, okay, it is clear to us now that the government has suppressed on purpose the adoption of the asset. Why are they doing that, right? What is the ultimate goal? Can the government come out and definitively tell us they're not going to use XRP in transactions going forward? They can't do that because, of course, they are going to use it. So, we're providing that counterbalance, that party out there that's saying, no, if the use case is fully realized and, all assets are tokenized and the XRPL becomes the layer one that all value transmits on, which has been the stated goal since the beginning, that's been reconfirmed by the World Economic Forum, by the IMF, certainly Ripple. I mean, it's been discussed in professional circles plain as day in multiple, readings. That's what everybody has learned as they've done their research. So we're just trying to put a number on that, right? What is that?
And again, nobody will be able to tell you the specified price per XRP. I mean, listen, in all of the time that I've been around this community and learning and digesting as much information as possible around XRP, to me, it has unlimited price cap potential. I also do love the fact that he is asking the serious questions. I mean, listen, at the end of the day, why would they want the public out of XRP? Why would they go after XRP only? Why are they just targeting what Ripple was doing? Why are they sitting here and making a big deal around what Ripple and XRP has done while there's so many other numerous, and I mean, it's a substantial amount, by the way, of all these crypto companies and, crypto tokens that could easily play into the idea of being, a security. The question is why are they trying to delay? Why are they trying to, hurt investors of XRP? Why are they trying to slow down what Ripple's doing? Why are they trying to stifle XRP's price action? Why are they trying to stifle XRP's, growth and adoption and expansion? I could tell you why. Right? Because when you look at what is happening around XRP, I really do believe that even the government understands just how large of a role XRP will play. And I really want you all to understand that this is not me sitting here and making up assumptions or speculating on anything. This is me speaking on my opinion, on what I truly believe is happening, because we've looked at so much information. We have digested so much information around not only the SEC lawsuit, but just the adoption cycle of XRP, the updates around XRP. And to me personally, when we look at all of that information, I really do believe that the future is going to be very, very bright for XRP, because you could see that the incumbents of the traditional system are trying to slow XRP down as much as possible. And usually when we do see something like that, it's very, very good. It is very good because it means that the technology works. It means that the technology is worth a lot of money. It means that XRP, like I said, will play a vital role in the future financial system. Will it be revalued? We don't know. Can it be revalued? Yes. Will it play the bridge currency role and bridge all of these currencies? It's questionable. We don't know for certain. But with that being said, I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did, definitely leave a like, subscribe, turn notifications on if you guys want more free content. You guys are more than welcome to follow me on Twitter and join the free Discord down in the description below. As always, up to you all. Have a beautiful day, beautiful night, wherever you guys are in this beautiful world. It's been Nick. Peace out, guys.